Hey, welcome to SC Custom Designs, where we're doing part 2, where we're going to cut the piece that we found on the side of the road, and we're repurposing it to go on to the radial arm saw. And I have a volunteer. Hello, volunteer. That's my son Josh. He's going to go ahead and safely make this cut for me because I am in purgatory, woodshop hell, and I can't use my right arm for a couple of weeks, my right hand. So, all right. Good. So essentially we got to flip the board over and finish the cut. And you're saying, Steve, why didn't you hook up the dust collection system? Because I forgot. Just know that we do have a dust collection system over here, down to 5 microns, the jet. And especially when you're cutting from aldehyde chipboard, you want to so here's what we'll do. You want to hook up that dust collection system. To the so you catch that dust.
Straight.
Okay, so here's what I do as a backup. I'll just take this, line it up against the blade, and then that gives me a confirmation that if we are going to be square or not. Okay, oops. So we are a little off. I'll hold this against the fence. Now, mind you, this cut isn't going to be critical because it's going to be the end of the, actually it could be the back of the unit. It's probably going to be in the back. So.
Okay, so that should be good enough then.
Okay, awesome. You might be asking yourself, how many woodworkers does it take to screw in a light bulb? In this case, 2. Josh just became a woodworker. He actually is like an IT guy, software guy. But I'm sure he would excel in woodworking. Here we go. So as you can see, we do things as safely as possible, leaving very little room for error. And again, this was something I found on the side of the road, so we're going to go ahead and repurpose this. Quite thick, I would say. That's about an inch. All right, excellent. Thanks for coming into SE Custom Designs wood shop. I don't need that anymore. And where we're repurposing this piece here. And thanks a lot, Josh. Appreciate it.
No problem.
You can go back to IT world now. And thanks for coming into SE Custom Design Shop once again. All right, so what we're going to be doing is cutting a little notch out for the pole. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll probably keep this nice finished edge here. This will be out in the front like here, and this guy here can be in the back. So, all right. So this is part 2. Part 3, you're going to probably see that we'll have it ready to be fitted and screwed down onto the metal frame. So once again, this was a gift to SC Custom Designs. Belonged to somebody and then to somebody else, and now it belongs to SC Custom Designs. And folks know that we have a passion for woodworking, and they think about us. At first somebody came along and said, this is what you need to use right there, okay? We're going to give you another one, and that's over here. I kid. But aren't these cool? I like these old things. They actually still work. So, all right. Thanks once again. So if you're new to SC Custom Designs, we do 1 video a week. I actually do more than 1 video a week. So please subscribe to our channel. And I'm going to keep you entertained. I'm going to be giving you tips along the journey, and you share tips with us, SC Custom Designs. We really appreciate that. So if you look around my shop, we're quite extensive now. We did a reorg, and things are really, really tidy. I have this new 10-second rule that you may have heard me talk about. If you can't find it in 10 seconds, then you have to rethink your wood shop and make it more convenient, right? That way you're saving yourself time. You're not wasting time. So we did a huge reorg. When I say huge, it's like the 2nd or 3rd reorg, but we just simply thought about where things could go. Like the saw here, I can now pull the saw here, and I could cut a 4x8 very easily. I will just go ahead and, of course, put my little outfeed rollers there, and then I can shove it back here, and this can actually be used as a table, not only as a table saw, but as a bench top, a steel top. This here is the drill press area, and this is the dust booth. Check this out. So, pretty awesome. Anytime you want to do small sanding jobs, I got 2 ports I connect up to the jet, the Vortex jet system. Awesome system. Again, down to 5 microns of dust. It will trap everything down to that. So, you know, that's that fine dust that hurts you. Especially this type of dust. You don't want to be breathing this. This was a very short video and a quick cut, so I wasn't too worried about it. All right, thanks for coming into the shop. Stay tuned for future stuff. So again, please subscribe if it's the first time that you're seeing our videos, and hit the bell if you want to be notified of videos that go up. You don't want to miss reviews that we do and cool stuff that we do, like the review on the DeWalt. Please look that up. Again, I wasn't even able to turn it on. It's still virgin. All I did was put the handle on, put this unit on, 4-inch, onto the existing dust port. It's a phenomenal little beast, is what it is. So we did a review on that, and before that we did a review on the pin gun. Pin guns are now not tied to the tank, to the compressor. Boy, can you imagine the guys that are roofing and doing those types of things, not having to go ahead and hook up the hose and drag that hose everywhere in the tank and having electric. So in this case, for the pins anyways, 2 inches on down, you have 1,700 pins on a charge. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, so let's let you guys get back to work. But again, I think you get the point. We do a lot of reviews here in the shop. And if you're considering buying something, please come by our site first and look at the review. I have lots of various tools in my brand names in my shop. I'm noticing a little bit of a theme with DeWalt though. That's not on purpose. It's just the way it is. I do my research and I look, and for whatever money I have, I'm going to go ahead and make that purchase. I spared no expense when it came to buying the Lee V4 is a D4R dovetail jig, 24 inches of pins, my friend, where you can arrange them in any configuration you like. Once you set them, you can forget them. Make your cuts and then flip it over and make the other cuts, and bam. These are pins, but it does dovetail, sliding dovetail, quarter inch, half blind dovetail. Amazing. Okay. All right. Thanks for coming. I promise I'll let you go. Look up this review on the micro jig. Just amazing, keeping your hands safe. Well, on basically your three tools that you use a lot: the bandsaw, the router table, which is not out, it's stowed away, and or the table saw. Right. So you want to keep your hands safe. So, all right. Thanks for coming into my shop. For real, I'm going to let you go now. We're very excited, always excited. Let us know what you think. Thank you, everybody who's been wishing me well wishes for my hands, for my wrists. I'm sorry. So I slipped on ice, and ooh boy, I instantly knew something was wrong. I was going in and out of to the poly shed in the back. Look up that episode, the poly shed. It's just amazing. So, as a matter of fact, before I let you go, I mentioned it. Let's go ahead and have a look at the poly shed, and then we'll let you go. So the poly shed is just amazing. You're going to want to keep those VOCs out of your house. So now we're outside. Spring. It's officially spring now. Look at the grass. It's starting to get a little bit green. Here in the Northeast, there goes a dove. I love to feed the birds, my friends. That's 35 pounds, so 70 pounds of seed I just threw. Help the birds make it through the winter time. And then I have another one hanging up there. But okay, so here's the poly shed. Look at this poly shed. You can't go much greener than this. The temperature in there can go up to 70 degrees when it's 32 degrees outside. At the moment, it's cloudy and it's at 64. That may seem cold to you, but in the middle of the winter time, well, it's not winter anymore. There you go. I really brought you out to look at my face. All right, you didn't want to see that. All right, okay, so here it is. This is the poly shed. Look at the roof. And so my pastor did this for me. Thank you, Pastor. And some parishioners came over. They just blessed the socks off of me. This used to be all pallets. It was basically like a square, like a big square of pallets. And I had this plastic on, like this, right? Then the pastor said, one day we want to bless you. He made this top unit like a cap, and it came right down on top of the pallet kingdom. And then he also, sorry for turning so much, folks, then he put the door in, right? Then the big light went off on me, and I thought, why don't I put these guys all the ways around? So I slowly but surely removed the pallets. Also, I came across these windows. They were on the side of the road, my friends. And for all intents and purposes, they actually work, right? They work. And what a discovery that was. So not only this window here, this long window here, right? And these are two windows here. So I like how God takes care of me. So yeah, this is the poly booth where we can come out here, and the VOCs are going to get away from where human beings are. So you don't want to breed that stuff, right? That's just not good. So, all right, I think I'm going to let you go. God bless. Thanks for stopping into the wood shop and the poly shed of S&C Custom Designs. Again, once again, subscribe to us. One video a week or more. And I promise you to be entertained and educated. God bless.